So the big rumor for this week is that we're finally going to have a summer Nintendo Direct, which is going to show off some games that we can expect from now until the end of the year, as so far we've pretty much just had The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom as Nintendo's biggest game for the first half of 2023, and we don't really know too much else for what's going to be coming out other than Pikmin 4, which comes out next month. So it seems like the date that's being rumored right now is on June 21st, which is going to be in just 2 days from the time that I'm making this video. We're supposedly going to be getting some more information, and it's going to be through a Nintendo Direct, but we don't know for sure if it's going to be like an actual mainline Nintendo Direct or if it's going to be a Nintendo Direct Mini, as both of these have been rumored, so we don't know exactly which one could happen. But regardless of what kind of Direct it is, it seems like we might have just had a credible leaker give us two of the big announcements that we can look forward to inside of this next Nintendo presentation, and it is pretty exciting, so I do want to talk about this and give you guys my thoughts. Alright, so let's take a look at the article right here as it says, rumor, Nintendo Direct is happening this week, initial details on announcements. It says right here, it doesn't take much for the Nintendo Direct rumor mill to go into overdrive, and that's what's happening today with supposed new leaks. Rumor has it that a new June 2023 presentation is planned, and it will be airing sometime this week. Additionally, we may have some insight on what will be shown. Twitter user PyroND appears to have the early scoop. This person has leaked a number of few titles before they were officially announced, though they've only recently started to receive a great deal of attention. And so we're going to take a look at their account right over here, as this is pretty much the account. You can see right here, they've only joined since March of 2021. They don't even have that many followers. They're not really following that many people. But the thing is, even though they have like these goofy tweets right here, like with this Yoshi, they somehow seem to be getting things accurate, even though like they're announcing and talking about them before they're like being shown. So I mean, we can go back down here to like some mobile games and stuff, but really when it comes to Nintendo, this was tweeted in October 25th of 2022, and of course this was referring to a brand new Generation 9 Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet, which of course it has a picture of a Litwick here on top of this dog, which of course was referring to that brand new Pokemon Graveyard, which was basically the new dog Pokemon, the ghost dog Pokemon for that game. So that ended up being true. And then he was even saying stuff here like before like this February Direct that happened this year, he said a new Samba de Amigo game will be announced soon, and that one was announced inside of that Nintendo Direct. So he ended up getting that right. And most recently, just like a couple weeks ago, he was out here saying Nintendo will announce a new first party. He even specified party here because of what game he was talking about, and he says here, which is a sequel to a game released in 2017. And that did end up being true, as it was announced that Everybody Want to Switch was going to be a sequel to a 2017 game, and that it was announced exactly like he said. And so it seems like he's kind of getting stuff correct here. I mean, he even like said this here on June 6th. He just put a hashtag here saying Sonic Superstars, and that ended up being true as well. We got a brand new Sonic game which was revealed during the Summer Game Fest. So he seems like he seems to does have like inside information on some stuff, and this was just posted a few hours ago where he said here, in case you were wondering what games will be announced in this week's Nintendo Direct, it says right here, a new 2D Super Mario Bros. And a remake of an SNES classic. So we don't really have exactly a specification on that second part, but we do have one thing here, which is a new 2D Super Mario Bros. So I mean, the one thing that I also feel like is that there's probably going to be a type of hint that he's giving us here with this word right here, wonder, because he seems to do this when it comes to like leaks that he gives us. Like we're even like down here where he said like first party, like he put the word party in all caps because it is a party game, which is what Everybody Want to Switch is. So I feel like the word wonder is probably going to have something to do with one of these games. It's either like maybe it's called Super Mario Bros. Wonder or something like that. Like I feel like there's got to be a reason why he's putting it like this. So I guess we'll see in a couple days, but this seems to be pretty much the rumor, and he's saying a remake of an SNES game. Now, honestly, when it comes to both of these things, I definitely think that they are going to happen, because the first one that it says right here is a new 2D Mario Bros. And the thing about that is 2D Mario has always been a really good seller for Nintendo. Like even just the port that we have of New Super Mario Bros. U on the Switch, which is like New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, that game is, I'm pretty sure, in like one of Nintendo's best-selling games on the Nintendo Switch, and it's not even a brand new game. It's just a port from the Wii U game with some slightly like additional extra things. So like a brand new 2D Mario game made for the Nintendo Switch, like a new Super Mario Bros. Switch or whatever they decide to call it, I definitely do think that that would get a ton of people on board, and that would honestly be the perfect like holiday title to have like around like this November for Christmas time, I feel like that would of course get a lot of people excited. And honestly, I actually really like these 2D Mario games like New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. U, New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS. I really enjoyed all of those, so I don't really mind if we do get a brand new 2D Mario game. And to be honest, I feel like they definitely should have had this like earlier in the year, because we of course had the Mario movie. So to have that like come together with a brand new Mario game would have been perfect. So I definitely do think that this would be a really good thing for them to do. The second part though is that it says that there's going to be a remake of an SNES classic, and I've seen a lot of people speculating about exactly what game that could be. Some people saying like Chrono Trigger, some people saying it's going to be F-Zero, but honestly I feel like the only game that he's referring to here is Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War, which if you guys don't know, that game has been rumored to be getting a remake for a long time. Like I think ever since like 2020 or 2021, it's been rumored for a while to have some type of remake, and apparently it's been done too, and Nintendo's kind of just been sitting on it and waiting for the right time to show it. So I feel like that's probably what this is going to be referring to. And even people who like data mined through Fire Emblem Engage found that Fire Emblem Engage was actually the other game that was missing internally in like the code names, and there's like a game that they skipped between Three Houses and Engage. So a lot of people are thinking that that's probably the Fire Emblem 4 remake. And so honestly that would make sense. I mean, Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War is a fan favorite, it seems like, among Fire Emblem fans, and that game was only ever released in Japan, so this would be like the first ever release of it coming outside of Japan and getting like a localized version. So I definitely think that it is pretty possible. And so honestly, both of these sound pretty exciting. I like 2D Mario games and I like Fire Emblem, so if both of these do get shown in the next Nintendo Direct, I will be pretty satisfied. But even if we do have like a different SNES game that's going to be getting a remake, if it is something pretty exciting, I feel like a lot of people will be pretty happy. But yeah, it just seems like pretty much everyone now, we have these rumors now for games that are going to be announced and all these insiders saying that something's going to happen this week. So honestly, if at this point we don't get a Nintendo Direct this week, I feel like it's going to be more kind of insane, but it really does feel like it's probably going to happen. So it could be announced tomorrow if it's going to be like a mainline Direct, but even if it's going to be like a Nintendo Direct Mini, it's possible that we could just wake up on Wednesday and it could be shadow dropped at like 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is usually when Nintendo Direct Minis are dropped, if that's what they're going to do. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel, as well as I'm gonna be having more videos talking about Nintendo news and all of that very soon. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about these rumors. Do you guys think that we are going to be getting a brand new 2D Mario game? And what do you think that the SNES remake could be talking about? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros. And Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.